to take us out yet.
Right, let's get these cameras up and going, agents. We are now... Let's get these cameras going. Right, agents. Welcome back to the channel, agents. We are here live today for my first This Week in Division, where we're just going to preview what we're going to be doing this week in the Division. And there's a lot to get through. First of all, those on Twitch, thank you for your likes. Thank you for following. We need to get them followings up, but thank you for enjoying my content, and thank you for the comments. Those on YouTube, again, thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. Please keep them going. The channel is thriving now. We're starting to get those likes in, we're starting to get those subscriptions in, so please continue. I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go into this week on the Division, and I'm going to be doing this weekly now, just a weekly preview of what's to come, and I'm going to get loads more content out there. So without further ado, let's just look on the screen now. So I am a bit excited because, as you can see, let's start with the projects. We're going to start with the projects. We're going to touch on Retaliation. We're going to touch on, there's actually new projects on there which I'm about to go through, which actually inspired me to do this, you know, to put face to voice. So on screen now, as you can see your normal season pass project, which is Federal Emergency Bunker. Your daily projects, as you know, are renewed daily. Is in the West End area, Federal Triangle, sorry, and so it's worth running through that. The weekly is Outcast and Black Tusk orientated. That's in Coney Island and Manning Zoo, which I've actually not done in a while, so we definitely do those. The legendary is Capitol Building. Again, I have heard the requests. A few people have jumped in parties with me and they said, when are you going to start doing some legendary content? We'd like to see how you navigate legendary. I will do it, and maybe incursion, but we will get some legendary runs in there. It doesn't matter whether it's on the weekly or not. I will get some legendary content on there. Just need the right team, because that's essential. You need the right team to do legendary. Let's see what else we've got here. The donations we're going to do next. Summit is there, as you know, the usuals. But here's where it gets exciting. With the daily project, the True Sons Agitation is completed. True Sons Bounty, which we will do today as well. You got your Descent. But here's where it gets exciting. So first of all, big shout out to DJ Tickles. I don't know DJ Tickle really. I've seen one or two of his videos, but big shout out to you. Roll Gold, watch your content all the time. If you catch this video, drop a comment please, would like that. And Nothing But Skills and Roll Gold, I have watched your content weekly since you guys started, so it's exciting to see you guys in the game. And you know what I mean, listen, Division agents, appreciate this, because these guys have done some excellent content, so a salute and a shout out to you guys. Seeing you guys in the games, and when I saw that today I thought, oh wow, yeah, you guys are the ones, you know what I mean? But listen, agents out there, you can see these three projects. DJ Tickles challenge, it's Time Trial, Lincoln Memorial, my favorite. Everyone knows I love Lincoln Memorial. We've got Complete American History Museum, and Nothing But Skills is on there, complete 3 missions. So you're getting name caches and exotic components for that. But the fact is, their challenge is amazing. I've seen the content where you guys went out to the Division 2 studios, and it was great content to see. So agents, that's some projects worth doing, and you will see me do those. We've got the daily projects and the weekly projects in the dark zone, so they're the projects. But I thought, let me cover the projects specifically now, because you can see those 3 new projects in there are amazing to see. So you know what I mean, again, salute to you guys. Congratulations on that. I mean, most guys' dreams is to, you know, create a game maybe, but to be a part of a game that you play and that you're interested in must be an exhilarating experience to you guys. So right, so agents, so that's it. Today's manhunt we're gonna do, that's the next video after this. So once this goes up and live, the next video you guys will see out there will be you guys and girls, sorry, will be this week's scout. I will cover that as I usually do, play them out through objectives 1, 2 and 3 back to back, and we'll tackle that. And that's hyenas. If I can see, that's hyenas focused, and that will agitate the hyenas, which I'm about to go on to next. But yeah, we'll definitely get through those scouts. What else is there? The bounties, normals, retaliation. I discovered yesterday that agitate all of them, or agitate 2 or 3 of them, and you can actually pick which area you wanna cover. I discovered that yesterday. Retaliation, more Retaliation videos on there. You've seen the solo runs. I will get a mixture of solo runs and group runs, which I have done last week. So I will continue that trend because I do like running it solo, but as a team, it is so more impactful. There's so much more impact. There's so much more action. It's more exhilarating. There's more intensity in there, and that's what we want with Retaliation. So it's a fun game mode, and I highly recommend anybody doing Retaliations. Let me just walk through this for the next minute or two. Anyone doing it, you need a group. It's not really build essential. It's for yourself, essentially, to have a good build. If you don't want to go down all the time, especially. But as long as you've got a good group and you've got fairly good balance between armor and damage. Now, skills builds, you're gonna have to have a really good skills build to be able to, buckle down, get your skills down, abbreviate everyone, and kick on. You do need to keep on the move. So as though I would not highly recommend a skills build, I would recommend more of a damage focused build with some armor. If you get an armor with some damage, could work, but again, it's called the balance. So I would say out of the 4 of you, which I highly recommend you run with, I would highly recommend that we have, let's say, an armor. If he's going to be a tank, great, but you need 2 damages with that armor. If you've got 2 damages in the armor, then the third person is optional. But I find when you have a lot of damage, a damaged armor build like my build, and other people got a similar build, it does go smoother because I've done a run with 4 people, which I wish I recorded, and it was 4 damaged, and we were going down a lot. You understand me? Well, when I say a lot, I went down twice, and another guy went down once, and but we were straight back up because we had our reviver hives. So I found when I'm running with people that got similar builds to myself, where it's a armor damage build, we survive good and we're doing good damage. So that's just a note for those who are doing Retaliation. If you're struggling or you want to speed through it quicker, I would say in your group, especially if you're on headsets as well, I'd highly recommend you be on headsets because it's good if you can communicate with each other. But definitely have a good balance of damage and armor builds. I would highly recommend that. With that said, the best thing is keep on the move. When you're running from checkpoint to checkpoint, to control point, there are a lot of distractions. I'd say keep going. Be careful not to go outside the radius because sometimes there's a route that takes you outside the radius and you've got to get back in. So map where you're going. Have a good idea where you're going first. So if you know you're going to do, for instance, let me show you on the map. Let's say, for instance, you're going to do Federal Triangle. Federal Triangle actually it's never come up because there's only 1 control point. Bad example. Let's say you're going to do here, you're going to do Downtown East. Map how you're going to go between them. So I always say end on Red Dragon because it's the furthest away in terms of, look at the distance between these two, the furthest away. These 2 are average and these 2 are average. So to go from Falling Cranes down to the Demolition Site and Territory Control maybe take you 2 minutes each if you're on the run. But remember, between them, you're going to get kill squads. You want the kill squads. That adds to clock. But let's say you're running past the safe house and coming down. Map, are you going to go from down this route down here, or you're going to come straight down then across? Map that before you start it. So let's say I now went to go and start it now. Map it before this point. Don't start it here, Retaliation, and then map. No, because you're burning clock. So I would highly recommend map where you're going to go first. I'm up for this track here. Map how you're going to get to between the control points first. Discuss it with your team, especially that you see if you go Fallen Cranes down to Demolition Site, right? Look at Demolition Site to MLK Library. There is a bit of a distance. That's going to be about 2.5 to 3 minutes to get between the 2. So on the way, you will be tempted to fight people. Don't. Unless it's a kill squad or they're in direct line of sight of where you're going, engage. But if they're not, if like you're going down on the map, if you're going between here and you're going to go to the settlement and up, between the Demolition Site and the settlement, if you get to anybody, only tackle them if they're on that path. If they're down these roads here, don't. They're just distractions. Run along. This is where, if you've got good armor, even when they're hitting you from behind, keep going. I know you're thinking you killed him and get 2 seconds. Those 2 seconds adding up does not really work. And here's why. You're probably going to be fighting that person. Let's say you got a really good damage build and you down them in 10 seconds. They're only giving you 2 seconds back. So you're still a differential of 8 seconds. So unless they're direct to line of sight, I mean, you could charge at them, down them and continue, don't engage. Again, if they're in the side streets, don't engage. So again, if you decided to go from falling cranes, come here and then down, don't engage on anybody on these side roads. Go straight down to the control point. And that's what I found. Kill squads give you a lot of clock. So yes, the quicker you get them down, the better. But I always find if there's 4 of you, go 2-2. So 2 go to this guy, 2 go to that guy. That's what I would highly recommend if you're going to be running Retaliation. Communication on the headset essential. Yeah, I'd say essential, but not critical. If you don't have communication, type in the in-game chat. Most agents know the drill now, so they know keep moving. But just in case you need to communicate, I'd highly recommend headsets, speak in a party, but it's not critical. If you don't have it, you can still complete Retaliation, is what I'm trying to say. The advice here would be use the in-game chat. Yeah, just say, just keep moving. Definitely, for instance, so let's say I'm running it, I would just signal where you're gonna go. People will look on the map, where we're going next, run there. Do you understand me? That's what I would say for Retaliation. Fun game mode, very intense, very exhilarating, great team orientated game mode, but you can do it solo. So again, agents, let's wrap up here. I've spoken to you for 11 minutes now. So I'll cover the projects. The manhunt we're going to do next. So agents, definitely do stay tuned on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, let me see. I've got a couple of people on. Stay on. I'm literally going to be all of 30 seconds and we're going to go straight into today's manhunt. We will be going on Retaliation as well, and just in the background I will today's priority objective is in Washington. Again, that's going to be for an exotic item, so priority objectives I'd highly recommend try to keep an eye on that and keep that in the background. Journeys, I've completed the journeys, so if you look back on my last few division videos, so let me adjust myself, you'll see I have completed the journeys and I have collected all the rewards that you get for that, and it's worth going through. It is actually fun getting the modifiers on. I spoke to a gentleman, I forgot his Gamertag, and I said I'll remember it and I'll give him a shout out. Very sorry that I forgot. But you know who I'm talking to you. Message me and I will shout you in the next video. But yeah, he recommended putting directives on with the modifiers. I'm like, there's a lot of NXP, but there's a lot of stress. So I would, if you want the challenge, stick your directives on with the modifiers, because remember the global modifiers for them, the modifiers for them does make them a bit tanky. It makes them stronger. So I would definitely highly recommend, if you want the challenge, stick some global directives I'm talking about, and then the global modifiers will make it more challenging around the map. And then when you factor that in with doing control points, because you're trying to agitate the outcasts or the true sons, you know, you will get a great challenge. With that said, agents, let me wrap up here. I don't want to keep everyone too long. Hope this video helps. Yeah, we'll get more face to voice videos like this going down. Every Tuesday, I will be posting up this week on Division. I hope I get a lot of likes on Facebook. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please like, comment, please, in the comment section. On Twitch, definitely follow me, please, and definitely I want your comments on there as well. For those who have been following me, got 121 subscribers. I know about 80 of them are Division focused agents. Thank you for the subscriptions. Please keep them up. Share these videos, and again, stick in the comments any questions. You want to challenge me. If I said something that you disagree with, please, I welcome it, because again, let's keep this community going. And those of you who need any support whatsoever, again, I've said it in quite a few of my videos, I'm going to repeat it again. What you will think is the dumbest question is the most important question. And I can guarantee you there's 4 or 5 other agents that you will play with on the day that you think of that stupid question that I'm going to ask the same question. So the question really is it a stupid question? Well, no, it isn't. The more dumber you feel asking it, ask it. Type it to me, inbox me, because this is the reason why I'm saying this, because I get a lot of inbox messages with, I know it's a stupid question. No, it's not. Because I once asked that question. So again, I'm encouraging Twitchers, YouTubers, definitely please send me inboxes. Don't be afraid to put it in the main comment on the channel. I will get back to you, will reply, and I will definitely help you. And for those who I have helped, you know the drill. Message me, I'll pop you a message back, and we'll get some game time on the Division. And a lot of you have said you don't want it filmed, so I respect your wishes. I won't film it. But for those who want, listen, I'm gonna help you. If you want to get onto on Division, want to get on YouTube, hit my channel, I'll get you on and we can play together. With that said, thank you for watching, agents. If you've made it this far, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I post. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you, maybe give it 3 minutes. I'm going to get this up on YouTube, and we will definitely get the manhunt done, and yeah, we'll go from there. So with that said, I will definitely, agents, catch you on the next live.